guys, I'm Getsu134 here.
And I'm Average Joe Squad as always.
And I know we just did a vlog, but this isn't really a vlog. This is a reaction video. We just saw the trailer to Wonder Woman 1984. So this movie was supposed to come out like 2 years ago?
I think so. It was under delay. It's like New Mutants. Are we ever going to actually see New Mutants?
Well,
we don't know.
Basically, they wanted to make this a soft reboot for the DCAU, or the DCCU rather, and they wanted to start with this Wonder Woman film.
Which makes sense because,
Yeah.
I mean, Wonder Woman was obviously
one
of their far better films.
Like, Wonder Woman was like one of the only ones that really honestly worked for them.
Shazam and Aquaman were being the other two.
Well, yeah, before, like, cause like that of the Trinity, like, Wonder Woman was the only one that worked, which I don't know how you do that with Batman and Superman, but it's...
I'm Batman, motherfucker.
Well, you know, like, because DC's like, or Warner Bros. Like, no, you have to reinvent him for like the times. I'm like, you don't have to.
No, you really don't.
Like, he's supposed to be the
Batman.
Well, more Superman really is the problem. And I'm like, you don't
So
really.
much Superman. You really don't need to.
Like, his whole thing is I'm the beacon of hope for the whole world. Like, I say now more than ever we need a Superman, but
it's not easy. I'm more than a man.
I wish I could say.
No fucking Smallville. Get out of here.
To be fair, I like the song. But anyway, get into the trailer. So, I have to admit, I actually really like the trailer. It opens with her talking to somebody. I don't know who that's supposed to be.
I'm sure somebody knows. Offhand, I didn't.
Because I don't think that's supposed to be Etta Candy, because she was in the first film.
Yeah, I don't think that's who that is. But, it really sets up. It sets up basically what the movie's gonna be. Obviously, it takes place in the 80s. So this and Wonder Woman are the earliest of the DCCU stuff.
Yeah, the first one, of course, taking place in World War I, even though it's supposed to be World War II, but because they didn't want to look like Marvel, they're like, no, it takes place during World War I.
Which, I mean, to be fair, they don't make a lot of World War I movies, so
I mean, true.
I was willing to let it slide.
I don't really care, but the only reason they did it is like they think that because Marvel did that with
Captain America,
it's suddenly like you can't do World War II. But yeah, basically, like, you know, like it's taking place, you know, obviously way later, and I think in a way she's kind of trying to figure out what her purpose should be in this time, you know, because there's no war right now. Does there really need to be a Wonder Woman because of that?
Yeah.
We also get some shots of the villain. Who is the villain supposed to be?
I have no clue.
We probably should have looked that up.
Yeah, we probably should have looked this up.
I can't get my phone because it's what our light is right at the moment.
Yeah, Steve comes back.
Yeah, despite the fact that he should be.
I'm telling you, he gets resurrected. That's how this.
No, I know. Well, I know he died, but like, he should be like a century old at this point. And we got some really neat shots of the new suit. It looks pretty good. I'm not sure how much I dig the whole her greaves are red and metallic. That's kind of a weird choice.
It looks good for an update to the one that was in the original one.
It does. I just kind of wish they'd just given her boots. Just given her, like, the traditional boots instead of trying to do the greaves and that kind of color. Because clearly it's CGI'd on.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really weird every time you look at it.
But, I mean, like I said, I like the way it looks. So.
It's not bad.
I think the first thing I said to him after watching it was, wow, it already looks better than Birds of Prey. So
we got some cool shots of her using the lasso. She didn't have the lasso truth in the first one.
No, she did. Didn't use it a lot. But
okay, yeah. I couldn't remember she had the lasso in that.
She used the sword and shield more.
Yeah, she really did.
One.
I remember her mainly using the sword and the shield and the lasso of truth. Mainly because the sword was integral to the plot.
Yeah.
She does do some stuff with it I didn't know the lasso could do, like swinging from lightning bolts.
Ride the lightning.
Or like,
if there's not some Metallica in there, I'm gonna be upset.
At least so for Ride the Wind.
Yeah.
Ride the wind like we're never coming back again. And I stopped there so we don't get copyrighted.
YouTube algorithm be like.
I do like that. A friend of ours, we were watching the trailer, kind of pointed out that the villain kind of feels like it's trying to be like a Tom Baker, like not Doctor Who Tom Baker, but like the Tom and Tammy Faye Baker from like the
80s.
the televangelists that were basically just scamming people for money.
Yeah.
And like I said, mostly it's just shots of like stuff that's gonna happen in the movie.
A lot of action scenes. There's some scenes of her and Steve.
Yeah, some shots.
There's this humorous one near the end where she's like showing him like these different pieces of art, and he like stops to look at a trash can. She's like,
"That's a trash can.
That's just a trash can."
Right. No, I knew that.
It's cute. I mean.
We also get some shots of Themyscira, which I was kind of wondering if we were gonna see Themyscira in this movie. Just because, like, she can't technically go back, I don't think. Because I thought, like, the idea was when she left with him to Man's World in the first film, like, she couldn't go back.
I don't think that was ever stated, and I don't remember it ever being stated in the book, so I don't know. I'm sure they'll address it.
Well, in her original origin, the idea was that, like, if she she was supposed to leave the island, she couldn't come back until, like, they could see if Themyscira could return to the world originally, but it's whatever.
Like I said, I'm sure it'll be addressed. So.
Yeah. Then I wonder if they'll actually go into her backstory more, because they did say her backstory was like the original Golden Age origin, but they kind of try to imply that it's just a story her mother's lying to her about, and that's going with the New 52 origin, which
I'm curious which one they'll go with.
I'm not a big fan of doing. I
appreciated that they did the Golden Age one because it.
Yeah, because
anymore, most people seem to be like, I don't want to talk about the Golden Age stuff because it's dumb.
Well, the problem is, for those of you who don't know, originally Wonder Woman's origin is, because there's no men on Paradise Island, Hippolyta cannot have a child. And so she prays to the Greek gods, and the gods say, make a child out of clay, then go down to the beach and wait. And then when she falls asleep, the gods imbue this clay baby with, like, their powers to make her their champion, aka Wonder Woman. And then she's just a baby. A powerful baby, but a baby.
It's Wonder Tall.
Well, no, she's not quite Wonder Tall yet. She's literally like an actual baby.
Yeah, I know.
But the problem is a lot of writers and, like, people think that means she's, like, not human or, like, a golem. Which I'm like...
Not really.
Like, do you wonder...
I see where they're coming from. But...
Yeah, but it's like I've seen this in other, like, mythological stuff where, like, they say, like, the gods say, make a child out of, clay or whatever, and then we'll imbue it with life, and then it becomes a real baby. Like, that's one of the things I don't think about too hard is the
Yeah.
But her modern iteration is that Hippolyta had a battle with Zeus, and when the two ended up fighting to a standstill, the two got horny and... had sex, and that's how. And so she's a daughter of Zeus, and I don't really care for that
one either.
Because almost every Greek hero in comic books, if their father is Zeus, has these huge daddy issues about it, and it just gets so annoying after a while. It takes away something that made Wonder Woman special.
Yeah,
in my opinion, that she was kind of made to be like the ultimate woman by the gods, to be their champion. Especially because, like, I think now in the modern comics they're doing this thing where they're trying to say that Wonder Woman is one of many, that, like, every religion has their, or, like, pantheon has their own Wonder Woman to some extent.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with them. You know me, I'm over here still in, like, Golden Age and Silver stuff. And I'm like, this is more fun than the chaos that's unfolding now.
Yeah, you're not entirely wrong. There's some good stuff, but you gotta kind of look for it.
You gotta wade through it.
Mark waded through it.
Did Papa John just say Bendis?
but anyway, guys, like I said, I like the trailer. It didn't really tell a lot what the plot was about, just that it's about kind of Wonder Woman deciding about what she wants to do, especially since she's technically immortal and the stuff with Steve.
I'm kind of guessing that the villain of the movie somehow brings Steve back and he's associated with it.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
I'm almost positive that's what that's going to be. I mean, that's a pretty predictable one.
We also got to see this shot of her in, like, a golden eagle armor.
It kind of looks like Kingdom Come.
Yeah, akin to her Kingdom Come armor that she wears at the end there when she fights Bruce.
It kind of reminds me a little bit too of the armor she has in War of the Gods.
Yeah. I almost wonder if that's what they're trying to lead up to, is like a big War of the Gods.
Which I'd be down for that.
I'd be down for.
That's a good story. So, but
yeah.
I mean, overall, my thoughts. As I said, it already looks better than Birds of Prey by far.
certainly looks a little bit nicer than the first film. Like, I like, but like it was a little too gray for me.
Yeah, which granted, that's how they were just going for with the World War One.
Yeah, the World War One thing. But...
I'm looking forward to it. It should be a pretty good film. Doesn't come out till June. So.
Yeah, which we'll be there to review it when it comes out.
Yeah, I mean, hey, maybe as we get closer to May, maybe we'll finally get that new Mutants trailer that's been.
I honestly, I'd love to believe that it will come out, but I feel like at some point they're just gonna not make it, or if they do, it's gonna be
cut to pieces like Dark Phoenix was.
Or they're just gonna be like, nah, we're making a new one, then we're not gonna release the original.
Which, if you want to know more about how Dark Phoenix was apparently chopped to bits, check out my video on the channel talking about it, because it's pretty interesting.
Hey, if you want to see our initial thoughts on that, you can go to my channel to watch that.
So, but anyway, like I said, I'm looking forward to it. It should be a pretty good movie. I liked the way the trailer looked. I liked the way everything looked. I liked the new costume. I had no complaints.
Solid. It certainly makes me want to see it more than the Birds of Prey trailers we've gotten.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great, guys, if Cassandra like killed people with a stick of dynamite?
It's okay.
God, I'm not looking forward to that movie when we eventually go see it.
No, neither am I.
But anyway, guys.
Any final thoughts, basically?
Like I said, it looks really good. I'm interested to see what this movie's going to be about. I love the action that we see in it.
Ride the lightning.
Yeah,
as I've been saying since, because even I've been saying that even since we saw the teaser the other day they released.
Like I said, I'm looking really forward to it. Honestly, I like it's gonna be a very ladies year, since it's gonna be Black Widow, Harley Quinn. This I can't even think of.
WandaVision.
Oh yeah, WandaVision.
Miss Marvel,
She-Hulk.
Which I'm like,
very, very lady-centric year.
Hey, I ain't complaining.
I'm not either.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, after years of just superhero films and TV shows being pretty male-dominated, it's kind of refreshing. Although you get the neckbeards that are like, no, everything's got to be female now.
Next year we're just gonna hear that's the only thing people are gonna be talking about.
Now, people already have. Remember, we read some pretty stupid comments on.
I'm talking about that. I mean, I get a feeling like a lot of these movies and stuff are gonna get railed on just because of that.
Yeah.
Which I'm not going to be looking forward to wading through.
Yeah, but hey, what are you going to do? So.
Oh, well, by that point, YouTube will end up shooting itself in the foot thanks to COPPA, and then we won't have to deal with it.
We're gonna move to Twitch.
We're going to do vlogs on Twitch.
Yeah,
Live reacts on Twitch.
Live reacts on Twitch. But anyway, as always, I'm Average Joe Squad.
I'm Zangetsu134.
Take care.